one. I was in the farthest one, taking a whiz. It wasn't bad, so he already broke it.
Definitely a good product, this seat concept seat.
At least it's running.
Yeah, I know.
We had a hard time getting out of here.
We don't talk about that.
We were worried about you.
Very hard. Well, no, I wouldn't say very hard. It's pretty hard, you know.
I have to as well, but I'm just not going to do it here because I don't want to break your motor there. Somebody's going to.
I was in the farthest one, taking a whiz. It wasn't bad, so he already broke it.
Come on, Dad.
Rookie, that's one.
It's cold, it's cold. It's cold. Not my fault. Are we serious? This is gonna be painful. Oh, Trail A is here. Why is that so rough like that? Alright guys, so we're on the blue trail. This was Trail A. I've got the stock seat on this bike, so let's test it out through the trail. Oh, this will be a lot of fun on that KX. Hell yeah, boy. Now we're not going aggressive. I'm actually not sitting on the seat, and I should. So, initial thoughts on the seat are very hard. Well, I wouldn't say very hard. It's pretty hard, you know. So it's pretty hard, and I don't think it's bad for solely trail riding. However, when I did Smoky Mountain with this seat, nope. Any highway ride I was dreading because that was a nightmare. It was hard, I got sore, my butt was very numb, all of the things, right? So, with that in mind, it's not a bad seat if you're doing things like this. You're just kind of trail riding. You're not really pushing it or anything, right? But when you sit down like I am now, it's a little bit uncomfortable to sit on it, right? And I know I am standing now. That's partly terrain based, but if you sit down on some of this rough stuff, and the suspension is doing a good job. I've got good suspension. I've got it, I wouldn't say tuned for my weight, but I've got it where I like it. But the seat doesn't absorb any of that as well. So for anyone that doesn't have suspension that's not quite tuned, it's gonna suck, or it's gonna be very rough, right? So there's that. Plus, coming with the fact that this bike is not just a straight up trail bike. Holy cow. This bike isn't a straight up trail bike, so you got that to deal with. You got that to deal with as well. So I don't like, okay, for long commuting, the seat sucks. I'm just going to be clear on that. But for trail riding, it's not bad. It's not the worst seat you can have for trail riding, but it's not the best either. But the plus is the seat concept seat that I have for it isn't extra long and or wide. So the problem with that is I'm short. Oh, clutch wasn't out. So I'm short. So the problem with that is getting my legs down if I need to. Okay. So that was a good review on that. I haven't actually ran the seat concept seat in the trail. So we're going to see how that feels now. We're going to switch it, change the seat. We're going to get the seat changed and then we're going to head back out. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.
So,
Ready?
what? No.
At least it's running.
Yeah, I know.
We had a hard time getting out of here.
We don't talk about that.
We were worried about you.
All right, seat concept seat on. Feels better, but hey, no issues taking off this time. We'll see how it feels now. So already this feels so much more cushioned over the other seat, right? And that's good. Again, like now I'm standing up and I'm actually not running into any issues in the seat. Oh geez, I didn't want to go through here. Oh, this is gonna be so much fun in that 21KX. But anyway, back to the seat. I can sit on this a lot longer, right? Because of that plushiness within the seat. And that's good. Which, if I was to think about Smoky Mountain 500 again, I would actually want this seat right here. Because on the highway, my butt was getting numb. And I was getting tired on that one highway. I was, as we were headed back to Robbinsville on the final day of the ride, like the SM route, and I was starting to actually fall asleep riding. Like my eyes were getting heavy and all that. So, because it was just monotonous riding for me. We weren't really discussing anything, so that was the other thing. But this seat, it sits so much better. So yeah, I think rolling forward, I think I'm going to use the seat concept because it absorbs, when you hit bumps sitting down, your suspension absorbs it and you get, and it's like absorbed through the seat, like there's a spring in the seat with all the extra cushioning, which is just lovely. So definitely a good product, this seat concept seat. Look at that. I'm sitting down through a lot of this rough stuff, except there's some adjustment. But it feels really good. That feels so good with that seat concept. I should have done this so much earlier. Oh yeah, and it doesn't feel terrible. I can still, like if I sit all the way back where this extra lip is, make sure no one's coming while I do that, it's definitely going to be a little harder to touch the ground, but if I just scoot up a little bit, it's not that bad. So all right, pretty good. Make sure no one's coming again. All right guys, that's the end of the video here. I hope you enjoyed. Just a little quick go over of my thoughts on the seat concept seat. So check out the other videos we've got of us riding at Enoree. Speedy B here, all gas, no brake. Catch you guys in the next video. Remember, ride safe and enjoy every ride. Peace out. They're still not dressed yet.